I must admit I wasn't particularly excited by the Christmas scheduling this year, and my husband and I just, there was nothing in there that particularly grabbed us. We watched It's a Wonderful Life and, White Christmas and all the classics, but there was nothing new in there, was there? Every evening we'd sit down together and then we'd wait for something to come up, and well, it never did. But he's 20 years older than me, so I can't expect it always will. So we'd go and get the Radio Times out and we'd have a little flick through it and we'd see what was on. And well, I used to be an absolutely massive fan of Downton Abbey. And, I used to love the whole storyline with Lady Mary and that man who's gone very thin now that's gone to LA. But it was never the same after he died, was it? It was never the same series. Somebody would say they were getting married at the beginning of an episode and they'd be married by the end of the episode, but you'd never actually see the wedding, would you? You wouldn't see the wedding. You'd see them say they were going to get married. You'd see them go into the church. You'd see them come out of the church and then they'd be married. And if somebody said they were going to die, it would be alluded to very strongly, and then there would be the build-up, and then they would die, and then there would be no, it would have moved on 6 months. And you think to yourself, if I'm watching this, I want to go through the high points and the low points. I want to cry when somebody dies. I want to go through the emotion of a wedding ceremony. Although I must admit I did like the fact that it tied up everybody's endings and everybody ended happily, but it wasn't quite the same, was it? I tell you what keeps my husband and I watching television though. The one thing that always, we'll watch, even if we don't really want to watch it, is if at the beginning the announcer says, this programme contains scenes of a sexual nature. Then we'll sit and watch it from start to finish, whether we're interested or not. We can be 45 minutes in and it can be the dullest pile of shit we've ever seen in our lives. But if it's said that, then we'll still watch. And I think if I was Simon Cowell, with my X Factor with the ratings tipping, I wouldn't bother bringing in a Grimmy or a Cheryl or, Professor Green or whoever. I think what I'd do is I'd say it contains scenes of a sexual nature because, let's face it pretty much does anyway, but you'd get more viewers. That's what people want. That small nugget of titillation. That's what I do. Maybe I write him a letter, because I'm always up for more programmes like that. Yes, I think I'll write to Simon Cowell.